Well, hey everybody, I'm Steve Montelli, back from the Philippines and back from the brink of disaster with that last illness. But I have got a new wallet for you today from Chad Von Lind, Craft and Lore. You probably know Craft and Lore best for the Port wallet, but this is another one that he is now making, and this is called the Enfold wallet. And I will show you a new Port wallet here in just a few minutes. This is an envelope type pouch wallet. This one is made out of Chromexcel, but he does make them out of a number of different leathers, and if you have a special request, he will accommodate that, I'm sure. But all his stuff is cut by hand, stitched by hand, punched by hand. Everything is done by hand. Got his maker's mark back there, the axe name on the back, Craft and Lore. Chad always does a great job on this stuff. The inside, there is no snap, there is no button, it's just a flap that folds down. But he's got multiple places that hold your cards or cash. Cards can go in the front here, cards and cash can go on the inside, or there's a quick draw pocket on the back for your most used cards or some cash there. And as usual, you know, it's a Chromexcel, so it just smells great. Now let me show you. Let me put a couple of cards in here, and you'll see the pull up on the front. You see that right down in there? You see it starts to get the nice pull up on the front. Pull up being is kind of stretching the oils out of place, the oils and the fat that's in the leather, and it makes these lighter areas here. So this is 3 cards I've got in the front right now. Let's close that up, see how that looks. So 3 cards, that's pretty doable right there. This is real soft leather. Now I read on his website where he can mix this out of a stiffer harness leather, and he talks about a 4-ounce leather. I'm not sure this is it. Now the last port wallet I looked at from him, that was a real stout leather. I mean, that was really stout. So this is a much thinner leather right here. Let's see. Let's put some cash on the inside. So they got 3 cards in there now. Got 6 bills here. Let's put that on the inside to start with, and then we'll move it around. So it fits in folded once. Always appreciated. Although I am sort of changing my opinion on cash folded once, especially in pretty much what is the cashless society here in America. Unlike the Philippines, where it's 100% cash all the time. So there's 6 bills and 3 cards, and that's pretty slim. And once you broke this in, it would be, I mean, this stuff is butter soft at this point, but man, if you broke it in. And you can see the pull up off the top of that too. Let's put some cards. Let's put a couple of cards in with the bills. A couple of our, what we'll call our least used cards. Getting a little tight. I don't know if we can put cash and bills in there together, but we'll see. And then, let's put 1 card in the back. We'll call this our favorite card in the world. Now you can see some pull up down in here, and it's getting a little tight. Let's see if I can get that in there straighter, make it look prettier. Yeah. Okay, so let's move some cash around and move some cards around and see if we can improve this. Let's just take the cash out of here, and let's put the cash all back in the back, because I do see that he's done it that way on the website. So it does hold the cash folded once back in the back. And let's put 1 card back here. So that fits pretty good. Doesn't stretch out too much. Now let's take, we got 1 card, so we got 3 cards in the front. Let's take another one of those and put them in the back. So 2 cards in the front slot, 3 cards on the inside slot, 1 card and the cash in the back slot. Now let's put it all together and see what the magic makes. Boy, look at that. You know, I really love this soft Chromexcel. Look at his stitching. Very nice stitching. Hand punching this stuff, you know, it takes so much skill to do this right. God knows I've tried and not quite gotten it right, but It takes so much skill and so much work to get this perfect like this every time. So I kind of like that. I think the cache in the back works good. Let's see if we can get the one card out. You know what? The one card comes out pretty easy. I think once you broke this in, that one card would come in and out of there very nicely. Especially if you don't put extra cards in and stretch it out. You know, it's kind of like decide on your configuration in the first few days and leave it like that. Once you stretch it out, you know, you may have to take extreme measures to shrink it down. And with something this nice, you don't want to take those extreme measures. So this is the Enfold wallet, and I believe he's got it on sale on his website. So I really like the stuff that Chad does. He's got a real kind of a craftsmanship work ethic on his website, which I believe comes through in the wallets. So that is the one that he sent that's more of a new one. Now, the port wallet. This is the port wallet that he sent. Now, this is also out of Chromexcel. This is a much thinner port wallet than the first one I reviewed. The first one I reviewed was definitely all about the leather because you really couldn't fit a whole lot into it. I mean, it took some pushing, and that stuff was not going to stretch out at all. But this is much thinner, as you can see. And the port wallet is a great little minimalist wallet. Let's, let me stick a few cards and cash in here. If I had the other one handy, I'd show it to you, but I don't. But this is definitely thinner. See, so there's 3 cards right in that top slot. Let me put a 4th card in there. I think I could stretch that a little bit and put a 4th card. Yeah, you know what? Four cards fits good in here. That would not happen with the first port wallet. Now let's take the 6 bills. That might be a little problem. Let's put the 6. You got to quarter the cash. All right. Now, like I say, I've changed my opinion on quartering the cash. I think that I used to be real against it, and that limits a lot of wallets from consideration. So, in the cashless society that is America, you know, I think you just carry a couple of $20 bills maybe hidden down somewhere just for some extra cash should you need it. So I've got 4 cards in there, and let's put 1 card in here. See, that's getting kind of tight, but that would stretch out. And we're going to put 1 card in the front also as our quick draw card. You can definitely see the pull-up coming in down in here. This is so buttery soft already. Man, you know, if you use this thing for a month, you would have a beautiful fitted wallet here. I'm not even sure I like that card in the front. I think it kind of destroys the line of the wallet to have that card sticking out like that. So this is the port wallet, and this is the Enfold wallet, both from Chad Von Lint, Craft and Lore. Thank you, Chad, for sending those out. They are beautiful pieces of work. Anyway, that's it for this time around. I will talk to you guys later.